On today's episode of Warehouse Safety Tips, we have a brand new month of topics, and that topic is going to be incident reporting and root cause analysis. So stay tuned. Welcome to Warehouse Safety Tips. If you're a seasoned vodcast viewer, this vodcast is going to be different from most that you watch. It's based around exactly what the name implies, warehouse safety tips. And since the people in this industry are busy, we know that time is money, so each episode will be as short and to the point as possible. And now, with all that out of the way, let's get to the vodcast. As we mentioned at the beginning of this broadcast, this is going to be a brand new month of topics, and the topic is going to be incident reporting and root cause analysis. In the very first week, week one, we're going to be talking about why reporting matters. The very first thing that we want to talk about today is number one, and that is going to be reporting stops reoccurring things from happening. So if there is something that has been going on and on and on, you want to realize that if it's happened to you, it could probably happen to someone else. So you want to make sure that you go through and report things as soon as they happen, because again, if it happened to you, it could happen to someone else. And you want to make sure that you report things right away all the time. That is going to be a good tip across the board. The second thing is be specific. Don't say something like, I slipped. Make sure that you say, I slipped at the corner of this because of this. And it could be, I slipped on the corner next to the packaging machine because there is a constant leak that is coming across the floor. And by the way, that is simple in itself. It could be even more detailed than that, but always be specific. The third thing we want to talk about is don't minimalize the little things. And what we mean by that is making sure that you go through and take care of things no matter how big or how small, because even though it may be something that is a squeak or a tiny leak or tiny wear or whatever it may be, little things turn into big things quickly. So make sure that you don't wait. Just report it again. Report quickly right away. Don't go through and let something become a issue bigger than it needs to be just because you thought it wasn't that big of a deal. The fourth thing is ask 5 times, and ask why 5 times. It would be even more appropriate. The reason that we say that is because if you keep asking why, you're going to go through and you're going to really dial down to the core answer. So if you say something like there's a leak, and they say, well, why is there a leak? And you say, well, it's because, we've noticed that when we run the machine at this speed, it starts to leak more. Why? Well, because it shakes the machine, because it's moving faster. Well, why is that? And you just keep on going down and down and down. We say 5 times. If it requires 20 times, ask why 20 times, but make sure that you go through and ask why a lot. And last, but certainly not least, you want to reevaluate things at all points. Did it work? Reporting isn't complete until the loop is closed. So if you go through, and we'll use the leak as an example. If you notice that there's no leak, great. Run the machine faster in that particular case. Still no leak, great. Try a couple more things. Still no leak, no problem. We write that off as closed. But if you go through and you try a couple things and the leak comes back, that is not a closed issue. Okay, so make sure that you know that you need to reevaluate and know that things are not closed until that loop is closed. So these are just certain things of why reporting matters. Again, these are not the end all be all answers. They're going to be a great place to start. Make sure that you follow the rules and regulations of your specific facility. But until next week, when we come back to you with another reason of reporting that is going to be a good tip, we want you to have a great day. We want you to stay safe. And here is a word from one of our sponsors.
It's scientifically unexplainable. It's virtually indestructible. And it's taking over the entire planet. But in a really good way. It's Mighty Line floor tape, the most durable floor tape in the world. 7 times thicker than average floor tape. beveled to endure pounding warehouse traffic, and backed with a super strong peel and stick adhesive, so you'll never have to worry about painting shop floors again. Mighty Line Floor Tape, the only durable stripe.